This is a great success story. An Adelaide bloke by the name of Klaeton Sheehan, and we've got him on the telephone in between making millions of dollars and sailing around on his luxury yacht up there on the Gold Coast. It's a great success story. Klaeton, good afternoon. Congratulations. Nice to chat to you.
G'day, Pilko. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, but I'm not as well as you. Now, tell us your story. You're born here in South Australia. Born whereabouts? Whereabouts in Adelaide?
I'm born in Modbury Hospital, actually.
Oh, and, God, love you. All righty.
Yeah, mate. So definitely off to a cracking start, and went to school here in South Australia, and was very into electronics and CB radios and all that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Used to hang out at the Tandy electronics store, and gazing up at all of the things I couldn't afford when I was a kid. I was a gadget man, to say the least.
It's a great story. I mean, we should mention right from the word go, people are saying, all right, who's this Klaeton kid now living on the Gold Coast, born at the Modbury Hospital? He's the brains, the genius, call it whatever you will, behind the KickAss range of products. I mean, I don't know what the next products will be, Get Rooted or something or other like that, but you got to tell us, how did this idea come about? How did you get into this business that's been so successful, Klaeton?
Well, it's a bit of a story, and I'll try to be quick. First thing is I'm from the Sunshine Coast, because sunshine's worth more than gold. But Adelaide's got better wine and food, so I mean, you can't pick between the two, can you? I love Adelaide as well, absolutely love it.
Okay, so now stop avoiding the issue. How did you come up with Kick-Ass? I mean, you're in the Rundle Mall busking, you're not very good at it, and you decide, I think I'll start my own company. It's a great story. Go on.
Well, I started out busking, and I was making products back then, so instead of singing songs, I'd sing about people that used to go past, and I worked out that was a good way to make money back then.
Yeah.
And that took me to travelling around Australia as a busker in an old clapped out Mitsubishi Magna over to Western Australia. And we played and we busked, and we ended up putting a hat around, and then eventually we got referred on and ended up in Darwin, working as a professional musician in the casino and in the nightclubs up there, Pilko.
Now, you created a line of outdoor gear. This is how the whole thing started. Tell us some of those products that you came up with.
Well, I'm going to quickly I know we've got to be quick, but I'm going to tell you just quickly how we got there. So I ended up in Germany doing a Bob Dylan music show, and that became very, very successful. It was called Pub Dylan, and with the money, it was winter, I was buying stuff and sending it back to Mount Barker, where Mum lived, and where my four-wheel drive was, an old FJ45. And I found a fellow online selling a heat exchanger. It makes hot water from the car's engine, make a hot shower. But he had a bad product description. So I rang him up and asked if I could sell it online. I put it on eBay, and I woke up the next morning and I'd sold 5, and he posted them out to the customers for me. And AustralianDirect.com.au was born.
So what is it? AustralianDirect.com.au, yeah? Okay.
AustralianDirect.com.au, and we're selling everybody's products. And I was doing the videos. G'day, it's Klaeton from Australian Direct, and I'm going to tell you all about this product. And we sold more and more and got more suppliers online. But then the customers were saying, look, can you fix this? Can you put a handle that's a bit bigger for my hands? Can you make it better? And I asked the suppliers, and they scratched their heads and told me they'd think about it. Well, while they were thinking about it, I thought I'm going to make products that kick ass. And now everybody knows what it means.
Josh, our producer, who contacted you earlier on, he sounds like a modern-day version of Tim Shaw, but a hell of a lot more fun. I mean, it's been a great success. You're based on the Gold Coast, on the Sunshine Coast, not the poor Gold Coast, the Sunshine Coast. Do you ever get home to Adelaide, to the Modbury area?
Absolutely. Well, maybe not to Modbury all the time, because Dad drives me around. He doesn't want to drive so far these days.
Yeah.
But definitely spend a lot of time in Adelaide. I love my red wine, and it's hard to find the lovers up here on the Sunshine Coast, that's for sure. So I must come back. Love the food, love the people. Really, the older I get, I think everybody, they move to Melbourne, but eventually they come back to Adelaide, and it's a special place. But a holiday house on the Sunshine Coast isn't bad either.
Oh, not bad at all. We're talking to Klaeton Sheehan, born here in Adelaide, born at the Modbury Hospital. Relatives still live here, lives on the Sunshine Coast. He's a range of products, of course, a kick-ass, and they've been a great success. Klaeton, what's next? You seem like the sort of bloke that not that I've ever met you, but just listening to you, you seem like the sort of bloke who wants to keep on moving forward and doing things.
Well, I do it because it's fun, and I love creating great products. So now we've got about 300 products, And they're all either, products that we've taken and modified to make KickAss, and now we're growing into developing our own products from scratch. We've got a fantastic engineering team, product development team, Australian marketing team. We've got our warehousing team here in the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. We actually warehouse with a big plug for Nigel and Trevor from Steadfast to do our warehousing in Adelaide. Fantastic guys they are. And just growing and making fantastic products, and pardon the pun, products that kick ass.
Right, okay, you got it.
I think Rowie says kiss ass from time to time.
Right. Okay. And the next range of products, God only knows what they'll be called. Klaeton Sheehan, tell us about your personal life. Married with a partner, kids, what's happening there?
Absolutely. I'm married to Ella. Ella's absolutely fantastic. Mum's moved up from Mount Barker, and she lives on the property with me, and Mum's awesome. So she lives here with me and my son Charlie, who's 13. And look, we've got a fantastic life. I don't know what day it is. One of my staff always sends me a message in the morning with the weather and the day, because there's no such thing as a holiday and there's no such thing as work for me. It's all mixed together, and I love it. And the passion for me is making these new products, having a great life, traveling around, and the more I can do, meeting customers, and just creating great products. We've got 12-volt ovens. We develop the products the way that I know the customers want them: fridges, batteries, solar systems. Does it do my head in sometimes trying to make great products? Some days I want to quit. Most of the days I love it a bit. And we're just growing because of it, because people are sick of having to throw things out. And
Klaeton, it sounds like you love what you do, and because you do that, you're successful. Enjoyed the chat, and as said, if anybody wants to find out the range of products, they are enormous. It's simply Australian Direct, all one word, australiandirect.com.au,
mate. Pilko, you're a bloody legend. I listened to you and Bob Francis growing up, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be on your show. We used to call up Bob Francis and give him a hard time when we were kids, and always listen to FIVEaa. So thanks to all the viewers, and it just makes me so proud to be on air with you guys.
Good on you, Phil. And no wonder your product is called KickAss if you've been listening to Bob for all of those years. Klaeton, thanks for the time this afternoon. Congratulations on the success, and continue to do the terrific work you do. And to find out the range of products, as we say, Australian Direct, all one word, .com.au. A real success story. Born at Modbury Hospital all of those years ago, lives with a wife and a 13-year-old son and mum up on the Sunshine Coast. Klaeton Sheehan, was good to chat to him. Okay.